Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate. As Germany, or sorry, as Sweden in our war with Germany. So, as you guys know, we're currently fighting quite the significant battle over here with the Germans. One of the big problems we have right now is the fact that they're putting in a lot of tank units. Up against us. We actually have really no anti-tank, I've been noticing. So I'm actually going to get rid of 2 light infantry. We're going to bring in some anti-tank weapons here. 52 versus 34. So 2 of these SEP units here. They're actually going to be our priority. We're also bringing up one of our bigger, one of our bigger, you're going to go there, and then you're going to go there. One of our bigger anti-aircraft weapons as well. One of the warships. So if it looks like we're starting to turn the tide here. Bring up 3 more pieces of artillery. Now, what sparked this off was actually our attack. We are about 300,000 personnel less than the Germans. So that's one of our big problems. We do have to make sure that our units, or our ground units, are more defensive, because we are outnumbered almost 2 to 1. It looks like we just took out a tornado. Or we're taking down their missiles. Now, one of the things we can do is order some bombardment of this bridge over here, which has been damaged already significantly. Okay, I'm gonna order so you can see our anti-aircraft weapons are engaging these there we go. So my hope is that we can take out this bridge. That way we force the Germans to attack us over here. And we could possibly set up a nice fortification right here as well. And we use our amphibious units to cross. Okay. Now here they should just start shelling automatically. So research. Yeah, these guys are going to be pretty much wiped out. So I'm actually going to order these guys up. There we go. They're pretty much going to get wiped out here no matter what. So bringing up our reserves again. It's one of the bonuses of having guys go over here and basically repair themselves. They don't have to go that far. And we're also using German technology against the Germans, which is kind of humorous. Bring up some tanks. There's nothing really pushing over here, which is kind of a good thing. So I'm going to actually bring these guys down. Start to push to this location here. Some increased tension. Three, four, five, 6, 7. Here they come. Oh, these guys are going to go back. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One's going to withdraw. And then these guys are all going to withdraw to that location. Plan is we just want to keep sucking the Germans into attacking into positions that they are basically going to get shelled and basically taken advantage of. And the hope is that we can actually keep forcing them to attack and basically just keep moving in and engage, retreat type thing. basically force the Germans to pretty much do what we want them to do, not so much what they want. Yeah, some reduction in all that stuff. Yeah, so our artillery's doing pretty good actually right now. More reduction in tension. Nope, that's not a good idea. Trying to see if our subs can take out these warships. Yep. I'm gonna position my warships around my subs around here. Maybe utilize them to engage things a little bit. Infantry fighting vehicle there just to protect those guys, just in case that were to happen, which was perfect. I'm massing up troops here to land them up here at the port of Frederickshaven. because I'm just contemplating some different possibilities here. Wouldn't mind shelling this naval facility. "63 more days and we have more advanced fighter aircraft." I think our aircraft will actually be more advanced than the German aircraft. Whoa. A Leipzig class, I guess would be a cruiser or a destroyer. Because now the question is, right now, where do we sit on casualties and things like that? Right, so the German military is actually gotten bigger since the last episode. They've actually increased their size by 100,000. We've also taken out 100,000 though. So far, so good. The thing is, their military is actually getting bigger. One of my ideas is to send our land units. I'm going to try and get them up here. I'm going to move in, go down this way, bring these guys in, do a quick, basically stab down this way. I'm actually going to send some of our subs back up north here. The plan's going to be quite a simple one, actually. Send our surface fleet up, kind of recapture these locations that we had before. Then we're going to push down this way and capture a bit of this, like the peninsula here, and then try for a peace deal with the Germans at this point. They won't sign for a peace deal, but if we can bloody their nose enough, I'm thinking we should be fine in the next episode if we can bloody them enough. Right now, fighting the defensive war, since we were the ones attacked by the Germans, is going to be a big deal. We still have a lot of work to do when it comes to rubber. Oil, we're not producing enough. Metal's really close. Power is pretty low. So are military goods. So, I mean, we definitely are in a position where we have the Germans contained. We have them at pretty much a stalemate. If they were to offer us peace now, I wouldn't have a problem, as long as we were to get back all this. Like, if we recaptured all that, and then they were to ask for peace, I'd probably agree to it. I'd probably give Denmark independence again, just to get rid of that. But then again, that would also get rid of all this too, so. To be honest with you, we're kind of, like I said, between a rock and a hard place at this point. We don't have the military size to fight the Germans. We're bottlenecked, but so are they, right? So we're both at the basically the best point in us. I mean, we could, worst case scenario, we could always withdraw from this island, bring everyone here, and then escape to Sweden proper, and then fight just a complete and utter defensive war, and like land troops say up here, and then slowly try to march down the peninsula, for example, and just have a massive grind out fight on the peninsula over here, and while fighting a defensive war here and try to push down this way and this way, or hold these like we are now, build up a nice invasion force here, land at the port here, and then push down slowly. That's most likely what's going to happen, especially since we have all these units here in reserve right now. One of my most likely outcomes for all this is, it's a howitzer. Yeah, you're gonna go over here as well. Perfect. Yeah, you're all actually gonna come to our port here at Kogsbacher. If the Russians don't attack by December 1st, in the next episode, we're actually going to pivot all our forces on the Russian border west, and we're going to bring them all down to this port, and we're going to do a massive assault. We're going to transfer everyone across, build up a nice fortification here, like here-ish. So right here, these two locations here, we're going to build up some nice fortifications, and then we're basically going to use that as a jump-off point or a pivot point, and we're going to slowly try to push them off the peninsula. If we can push them down to the Kiel Canal, then we can start to push down this way, and maybe even start try to capture a port with amphibious units down here, or maybe even landing off some amphibious units maybe at Rostock or along the coast here, try to land and kind of make them rethink everything, and try maybe for a peace deal. Because right now, I mean, Denmark surrendered, but then the Germans got involved. So we'll have to figure that out. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.